And we're live, we're back. We're now streaming, Jasper. They can see us.
Okay.
The people can see us.
They can see us. All the people.
All the people.
Let's entertain them.
Yes, let's.
Here
well,
we are now.
We are basically here to entertain ourselves because we're going to play this amazing game called Planescape Torment. And I'm here to play the game and make bad puns and do some very mediocre voice reading. And Jasper will probably also do some mediocre voice
reading.
But we'll also surprise off with the occasional Planescape lore drop. I hope.
Yeah. I hope so as well.
So, Parallel Projections is the show where we just stream old school RPG, in this case Dungeons & Dragons video games. And we started with Planescape Torment because it's the favorite game of Jasper and of our Precipice of Dreams Dungeon Master Roger, and I never played it. So this was a good reason to try it out. So I will play it and Jasper will help me. Yes. So just a quick check, Jasper, how's the stream doing? Is it reasonably smooth or?
In comparison to the introduction, it's smooth. We are not everything. Well, everything is going okay, so I see no problems there. For some reason, the introduction wasn't that smooth.
No.
But for now, it's going great. So let's see what happens when we start playing. But I'm feeling optimistic about this evening right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, lucky. I mean, I hope we're not lagging or anything because this show and our play style of this game is super fast. Lightning fast.
Yeah, lightning fast.
You blink with your eyes and we're already on.
Yeah.
No.
It's the fastest game out there, I think.
Yeah. So.
And I think the talking about, can I say something about that?
Yeah.
Because I might have said this before, but it has been 6 weeks, you know. So I might. Well,
I actually have no idea how to play the game anymore.
Yeah, well, it's difficult. So yeah, let's see what happens. But I think that even though it got great ratings when it was released, the very slow pace of the game might have done it in for a lot of classical role players who are more used to the fast-paced Baldur's Gate. Which isn't fast-paced at all, but it's much faster than
comparatively.
This game. Yeah. Comparatively, yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm going to. Yeah, better.
Are you plugged in?
I'm plugged in. I'm going to try my other. Yeah. So if the stream's running, we're running. Let's just say, welcome, viewers.
Welcome
to our show Parallel Projections, where we play through Planescape Torment. And I was just kidding. We're actually playing. The game is already slow, as some would call it, and we take it extra slow, just so we can enjoy all the details and just enjoy everything that there is to enjoy in this game. So last time, it was 6 weeks ago, and we are definitely planning to stream on a more regular basis now. So every other week, if there's no Precipice of Dreams, which is our main Dungeons & Dragons campaign, where me and Jasper and Erik and Roger and Jin sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons for you. If that's not on, then we'll be on with Parallel Projections.
Yep. And I might be late a couple of times, but the show will start, and
that's why that's why I added the Jasper has joined the party text underneath your image, because at first that was actually a working title for the show. Jasper has joined the party. But we already have Talking Void with Jasper, so we can't use your name in all our program titles.
Oh no, right now I'm doing everything. No, that's not true. I am in everything. That's how I have to put it. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Let's get some more shows on Twitch, right?
Yes. But first let's get the ones that we have to a point where they're super smooth and awesome with thousands of viewers.
Yeah. Don't we start the game?
No, I have to do one thing before that. So, to actually make more awesome shows and keep updating all our stuff, and we need your help, basically. So, if you like what you see here on Twitch, please check us out on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook at /Voidcast Live. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, so we can keep making awesome content for you. We also have our own Discord server, which I actually don't know how to refer to that one. I should have asked Roger, but there is a Voidcast Live Discord server, so you can probably find it, and I will make sure that for next time I will actually have some links and stuff.
Yeah. What I want to add to this is that it's so easy to just click the follow button. You don't have, it sounds strange, but you don't have to really follow us every time we stream, or you can just join us in the middle of a session or in the middle of parallel projections. But it's very important for us that you click that follow button on Twitch and on YouTube because that will get us more views and make us grow faster. So if you have any friends who you recommend the show to, just tell them as well. Just click that follow button so that we can grow.
Yes, thanks for the addition, Jasper. So last time we played for 4 hours. We started off in the mortuarium. We woke up there, our character did, and we, I think, walked through 3 rooms before we stopped. So in 4 hours we did 3 rooms in the mortuarium.
And character creation.
And we still had some startup problems, which will hopefully be a lot less now. Yes. Also, lore drop from me, which Jasper can probably add to. The new art that you see, the overlay, and on our Instagram you can see the pictures without our faces in it. I made those myself, but they are actually inspired by, do you know, Jasper?
Yeah, the Planescape campaign setting.
Yes. I started off
the main box.
Yeah, I basically tried to paint on my computer the cover for the Planescape campaign setting, the original book. So shout out to that beautiful painting, which I actually wanted to look up the artist of, and I forgot to do that. I'm so sorry, but I'll make sure that for the next time we can actually credit the artist for his awesome art, which we are not using because we're using my art, but it's inspired by him. So.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I never really understood what was shown on the campaign cover. You know, there are references within the planes and everything that might allude to that specific road that you see on the Planescape campaign setting, but I've never known for sure what it might be. It isn't the city where we are in now.
No. Oh, that's interesting, because I actually wanted to ask you that.
No, I don't think so, because that would involve a totally different view of how it would look. But maybe it was inspired by this city, and the artist had a quite different idea of what it would look like. That could be, but
yeah, I got the feeling that it's people traveling. They're either on some sort of how you call it, like this religious walk,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah, I
no
understand what you're trying to say, but it could be.
It looks like
Yeah,
that to
I
me
don't know.
as a viewer. So I see that, and I see all these looming spires of maybe towers, maybe other mountains, like all the way in the back. And there's these weird buildings up in front that might be ruins of some lost and forgotten city. But then there's this tower on the right side, which has this weird caterpillar kind of thing on it. It's crazy painting. I loved it. And I thought it was a nice inspiration.
It's weird enough for Planescape, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. With all that said, are you ready for the new intro, Jasper?
Yes, I am.
All right.
But I will see it a couple of seconds later.
I know.
on
I
the
know.
stream.
So it's still a work in progress. I didn't quite finish it, but I was happy enough with it where I was like, okay, I can show it. I can do it as is. So without further ado, welcome to Parallel Projections and enjoy the new intro. So, without further ado, are we ready to jump into the game?
Yeah, let's play.
Alright. Jasper, I will switch over to game mode, which means that I can't see chat or anything. So, here we are. Resume live. Ooh, we immediately resume even. Okay, okay.
Yeah, no loading time at all. That's the magic of old graphics.
I'm gone.
Yes. How can I change the camera? Is there select all abort formations? Options, gameplay,
Graphics? Or? What are you looking for?
I want to see the how we wait. You notice. I want to see how the controls work.
And then you were in the right settings. Then you have to where you are now and just go down and or not where you are now, but where you were in gameplay. You can see the assign keys option.
Okay, yeah. I thought so, but gameplay, assign keys. Inventory, yeah. Actions, cast spells, sure. Attack, sure. This is all quick slot. I want to know how I can move the camera and stuff.
Can't you just use your middle mouse button and drag it?
Yeah, that's exactly how you do that. Thanks.
Intuitive gamer.
Yeah, I'm used to using the WASD keys for. Let's get into it.
I think we talked with him extensively because he was the zombie that was masked,
yes,
right?
the false zombie. Yeah.
And we had to do something for him, but I can't remember exactly what we had to do.
We had to find stuff for him. He was going to make us into a zombie.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because he would then show us how to pass the guardians at the gate or something. See, this is what happens when it's 6 weeks ago. And normally I would remember every single thing across 2 weeks.
But we can just see. Yeah. Vexis. I'm a spy disguised as a zombie in the easternmost mortuary room, south of the embalming room. He asked me to fetch an embalming key for him. In return, he said he would help me escape. So,
No.
easy
Embalming
enough.
key?
Embalming key, yeah. And then we need fluid and need. Yeah, she had the key, I think, is what he told us.
Yeah.
And for her, we needed the strange woman
Fluid
with
and
diamond
needle.
hands and tallow-colored flesh on the second floor mortuary embalming room mistook me for a zombie and asked me to fetch some embalming fluid and needle and thread for her. They
Yeah.
must be around. We actually already found that, and I accidentally used it.
Yes. So, as I was saying the previous time, everything that's weird we have to do. That's about the rule of Torment. You know, if it sounds too silly to be leading to any kind of conclusion, we should do it because it will lead to some kind of conclusion.
Yes, and I already told you then that I'm one of those guys that likes pressing the red button. If
Yeah.
people tell me whatever you do, don't press the red button, I want to know what the red button does. So
Well, we know that from the precipice right now. So Silly
Yes.
guy or girl in that case. Yeah.
yes. Well, I did. Well, no, I'm not going to go into Oddleaf's character right now.
You can press shift to run.
Yes, thank you. I knew there was a button for that. I already found out that I can press tab. So we'll just continue our way down, right?
Yeah, let's start with that. So let's gather some stuff and see if we can talk to Elvane or whatever she's called to get some more stuff done.
What's this? This is no. Okay, this is empty, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's right.
Dried blood covers the slab surface. Oh my god! On all
Red
three
blood
of them.
covers the table if still. now I'm crossing two types of text. It's strange. Someone has inserted a tube into the corpse's leg. The tube is attached to a strange clicking machine next to the stash. Yeah, it's dark.
What's this?
Ah,
Hey,
there we
okay.
go.
Embalming fluid. Whatever you do,
I was
Michelle,
just-
don't use it. Don't use it.
Don't use it. Just get a needle. Just get a needle. Well,
Oh,
more embalming.
more
fluid.
embalming. Now, can I now use one, Jasper?
No,
Okay.
because when you've used one, you accidentally will use the second one.
Yeah, I know. This rotting corpse is riddled with tubes, yellow liquid cycling through the tubes into a strange machine. The machine is making clicking noises like an insect.
They are drawing embalming fluid from these corpses, which is kind of reversed, I think.
That's what it seems, right?
Yeah.
Are they?
And we finally discovered a stair that's open, so that's a thing.
You discovered the stair?
Well, you did, yeah.
What? Oh, here. Yeah.
Did you look at the table on the left or not?
I
Yeah,
didn't
that one.
look at this yet.
Oh.
Which is empty.
No need.
You mean this table? This table? This
No,
table?
no, I meant the inventory. Yeah. All those text. All that text. Hey, Ricky Lau is here.
Hey, Ricky Lau. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
That's like really loud, yo. This container
Oh.
is locked. Did I have?
Bash it.
Did I have a key?
I don't
No,
think so,
of course
but we
not.
can bash it,
Can we bash it?
right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Check
we
it.
can. Bash it. Succeeded.
Yeah, there we go.
And now? Oh yeah. See, that's why I have you around, Jasper, to tell me these things.
To tell me this deep lore kind of things.
Yeah,
about
this deep
bashing
lore,
open,
like you can just
yeah.
bash open a cupboard.
You know, this Planescape campaign is so amazing. They even thought about bashing things open. You know, it's so realistic.
Yeah, you lost the keys to your house. Just bash it open. There's a possibility in this game.
Yeah, you can jump into this hole as well. I think. Oh.
All right, I'm going to see. Here we go again. So I'm going to read the ancient copper earring that we found. This copper earring looks ancient. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. A series of strange grooves has been carved on the inside of the earring, however, which might merit a closer examination. Note, if you're ever capable of examining an object further...
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Shall I use? Can I press use now?
course.
Because last time, that's how we lost the... I can't even remember what it was. Like a femur?
But this isn't the
Use.
needle. I think we lost the needle.
Name this one. Look, looks like it was meant to be worn. Yeah, okay. That's we basically read that.
Yes,
Examine the grooves. The grooves are evenly spaced along the inside of the earring. Upon closer examination, they remind you of small fangs. They are definitely man-made, but you can't figure out what they were intended for. Okay.
Even with our intelligence, I think we have to get a clue about this earring somewhere, don't you think?
Maybe. There's
Jump in.
nothing here anymore. So there's a door
can
here.
run.
Is that a? That's a cupboard, probably. Yeah. Wait.
I think it's a door to a...
Oh, the door's locked. You will need a key. Or I can just bash it. Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, break
Run.
stuff. Yeah. This door is locked. You will need a key.
We can go upstairs. We don't have a
Oh,
needle
okay.
yet.
No. We can go upstairs probably. We can try to go upstairs. You want to go upstairs?
Yeah, but select your whole party to...
I did. That's I mean I was planning to. That's why I called Morty in here. The third
Okay,
floor.
somewhere different.
All right.
Okay, so maybe safe or something?
I
I
wa-
don't know.
I wasn't really ready to leave yet. Shall we just bash open the door and do the entire second floor?
We can try, but I think that that was one of those things where we
Okay.
can't bash open the door, but maybe save it.
I will try to. Okay. I will save it. Are you paranoid? You think we're going to die?
No, I think we
Charcoal.
might. Well, this is a thing. Are we going to do one type of playthrough where if we make a mistake, we will load or we will not load? That's a thing. Because I think it's been said, but dying in this game gives you opportunities as well. So that's.
Okay, I will just go new save. Parallel projections. Episode 2.
No.
What?
There has to be. Look above the.
Oh yeah, I
the
see
thingy.
it. I see it. I see it.
I can't stand those things. That's what bothered me about the precipice title.
Oh, yeah, I regret to say that I haven't changed the title yet, but I will do it. Oh, I can do it right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh no, wait. I am going to check whether we can bash in the door.
Yeah.
I want to see if we exhausted all options downstairs here.
Done.
Yeah.
Failed. Failed. Failed.
Clear.
I like his voice.
Failed. Alright. That was a complete waste of time, but we've learned something.
Done.
Which means it wasn't a waste of time.
Yeah.
We already checked. Okay. We can go downstairs.
There's no such thing as a waste of time in Torment, there's just time.
Great. So, I see ominous red stuff on the floor. Red lights.
I think something is cooking. Might be corpses.
A skeleton worker. Yes, is this the furnace room? Can we talk to the skeleton?
Oh.
The skeleton number 748, according to the number chiseled above its brow, is odd only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones made of reddish-brown stone. They're clearly not valuable, however, as its caretakers would have otherwise removed them. Okay. Examine the skeleton carefully. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of this skeleton with leather straps woven around the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. The straps are secured to metal bolts pushed into the skeleton's joints. This skeleton looks like it has seen a great deal of service. Many of its bones are chipped and its numerous fractures are bound with sealant and foul-smelling glues. Shall we try and pry out the skeleton's joint bolts?
Let's do so.
Whoa, Chief! That's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding that bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with the old fellas, these old fellas, you know? So?
Yeah. Let's be sarcastic about it.
Oh, it's not a problem. Morty does a strange bobbing motion that you think might be a shrug. Just wasn't sure if you knew that or not. By all means, go ahead. Yep. Try. You pull at the iron bolts, but you're not strong enough to pull them out. They've been hammered in pretty tight. Yep. So here's our here's where we see the consequences of our character creation, Jasper.
True.
But maybe if I read the maybe if I had the right tool, I could get them out. I may be back, Bones. Wonder if this Greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard? Greybeard, you know, Giza. Old fella, yellow dog, old. Well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Why not take his body? Yeah, why not? Morty studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one than this. And something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. And you are not. Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Morty glares at you. Besides, you're one to talk, Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around.
Ain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, at least I have all my parts. Morty snorts. You're not quite sure how he managed it without lungs. Let me tell you, Morty, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swiggling your arm, breathing the crisp air through your lungs. It's great to have a body.
Yes,
yeah, we're going
to
to antagonize Morty. I think Morty can take it. I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has been added to my growing list of regrets. Morty snorts again. I should have let you rot. Some more, that is. Glad you feel that way. Let's go. Okay, there's somebody there. A dustman. Okay.
If you examine the skeleton again, can you do you have another option or not?
Yeah, I have to. We can be. I mean,
Yeah.
we can. It's more for laughs, probably.
If you do 4 again, yeah, well, try it. Let's try it anyway. But
I have to ask, why the smoke? Okay, stay healthy. Pardon me if I've seen any. Okay.
And the 4 again, maybe it.
Yeah.
Do we have a tool that might work with this or not?
Oh, wait, I can check. Show more. Okay, cool. Let's check our inventory. We have a charcoal charm. No. No.
Scalpel is not good enough.
Fist irons.
We have to get.
Okay, let's just talk to this Dusty right here.
The Dusties.
The Dusties. The dustman regards you with a stony gaze. Are you lost? No, I'm
They
not.
are sophisticated Englishmen right now.
I don't think we should throw any titles on our mediocre voice acting. As in, we shouldn't label them as being anything but mediocre voice acting.
I was thinking about this. You have to do a Texan accent, but I don't know how.
Yeah, no, dangerous territory to label accents. No, I'm not lost. I had some questions. If you're not lost, what's your business here? I was here for an interment, but there seems to have been a mistake. I'm here to see someone. What do you think?
I think 4 is the
I would go for
option.
4. Yeah.
Most intriguing one.
Who was being interred? Maybe the services are taking place somewhere else in the mortuary? You misunderstand. The mistaken interment was me. Could be. Where are the other services taking place? Look, do we want to be... do we want to get some information?
Let's get some information.
Several interment chambers line the perimeter of the mortuary. They follow the curve of the wall on the first and second floors. Do you know the name of the deceased?
Well,
yes.
that's... Oh, option 3 is...
yeah, that's aggressive.
Let's do option 2, or...
Well,
I think we might be good at lying because we have a high charisma.
I know, but there were a bunch of names that we've learned in documents of people that were with us and now not anymore. This is something that I recall from last session, right? Is that right?
Yeah, true.
So I thought that by choosing this option, we might have gotten one of those people as an option here, but we didn't. So, yeah, we can lie.
Sure. Yeah, that's a lie.
The name is not familiar to me. Check with one of the guides at the front gate. You may be able to direct you better than I. Very well, I will do that. Very well. The dustman nods, then returns to his duties. Walk away. Walk away.
No skeleton?
Yep. This skeleton seems particularly old, the leather straps binding it together cracked and worn. The word repent has been carefully engraved into its forehead with some amount of skill. A rougher hand later chiseled 996 onto both his temples. Pardon me, have you seen any skeletons?
Ricky Lau says that the sound is a bit low. Can we increase that?
Sound is low.
Is the sound low from the game, or is the sound low from our voices?
My mic?
Because I think that
I can crank it
pretty loud.
I can crank it up in OBS. The voices. Yeah, that will be more difficult.
I think then we have to lower the sound of the game somewhat, so that you can
Yeah, but I'm sort of.
set it a bit louder.
I'm at the max of what I can put my volume for the mic.
So put the sound of the game a bit lower.
Yes, I can do that. Let's finish this first.
Bit of the
About
same,
this.
right?
But he studies for a moment and shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one. Alright then, let's go. Okay. Options. Sound. See, because everything is already super low.
Yeah.
I mean, the levels are the same as last time. I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah. Might be me, maybe the other viewers don't have the issue. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the only thing that I can see here is our voices are about equally loud in OBS. So that's about all I can. So I lowered everything a bit, the sound of the game. So maybe it's better now. Shall we explore the other options we had with the Dustman?
Did we have any?
Are you lost? No, I had some questions. I'm here to see someone.
You have to see Dal.
Yeah. I'm here to see Dal. Dal is most likely in the receiving room on the second floor. He's quite busy and not in the best of health. Unless you have pressing business, I would not disturb him. Very well, thank you. Yeah, that was the old guy that was sitting there coughing a bunch.
Huh?
You there! Hold! Tasman regards you with a stony gaze. Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I have some questions. I'll just do the same.
Yeah.
Because you were trying to keep me here.
Okay, so
where are we going, Jasper?
Let's just examine every corpse again and click on every inventory. Just let us get a needle. So the zombie worker, for instance.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
oh,
are you
needle and thread. I already did it, man. You see, my superior investigation skills. This corpse's slight misshapen head appears to be held together by a number of narrow metal bands bolted directly into the skull. A rusting iron plate over its left eye has the number 475 etched into it. Its mouth is bolted shut and it reeks of embalming fluid.
Well, option 1 gave us an out once, so let's do that again.
Yeah, so seeing anything interesting going on, the corpse continues to stare. They did say his mouth was bolted shut, so didn't actually expect much.
Looks hot.
Did it say that?
No, but can you? Isn't there?
The air roaring from the mouth of this immense furnace is incredibly hot. Walking even a few steps past the archway would certainly cause your hair and flesh to burst into flame. Well, we don't want that now, do we? I think that's the This corpse's slightly misshapen head appears to be held together by another.
It's the same one.
Oh yeah. Cupboards. We need loot. Loot. Yes. Yes.
Yes, let's get some junk.
Junk. The skin of this female corpse is heavily tattooed with intricate patterns. The skin of her brow has been peeled back so that the number 1148 could be chiseled into the skull beneath. Her mouth has been sealed shut with thick, rough stitching. The corpse continues to stare at you. Okay. So I'm assuming that all the dustmen will give us the same options here. Okay.
At least we have the option to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, there comes another one. Yeah.
I'm not lost. It's someone. Yeah. Away.
Okay. So maybe. Well,
we're looting
I want
the
to
place.
go. Yeah.
Look.
Oh, okay.
You see, that's why we're doing this.
Yeah. So I think we are doing some social stealth or something.
I think so, you should. Normally, you would be fighting your way through this. I feel that maybe that's a thing, and we're sort of just casually walking through it.
I think you didn't investigate that course, right? The one you just passed, or not?
Yeah, but you can't click on them. You see, they don't do anything.
No, a bit to the left. That one in the corner right now. That one?
Which one?
That one.
This one? Yeah, we talked to that one. Wasn't that the female corpse?
And this skeleton that's walking around.
The numbers 613 are cut deep into the bloody corpse's forehead. An inch of shredded leathery skin separates the 1 and the 3. Look closely, you can barely make out a 2 carved in there.
It is another one. Skeleton. Oh, luckily it stops.
42 has been chiseled into its forehead, and a number of its bones, mostly jaws and the joints, have been bound with leather strap. A black smock is draped over its body.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, so that's the... Oh, but I...
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We shouldn't have done that. No, I'm not lost. I had some questions. I need to see someone. I need to see doll. Thank you. Very well. Okay, bye-bye. Nothing to see here.
Goodbye.
So a thought occurred to me. We can actually walk past all of them and do the snap their neck option.
Yeah. I am wondering what Morto would think of that.
Well, I think we talked about this in episode 1 and also maybe in Talking Void, but I tend to play good aligned characters.
Same.
And I always try to be the bad guy, but always end up doing good stuff in the end. The zombie worker. Clearly severed at some point and hastily sewn back on. Several different sets of stitching, all in various states of unraveling, seem to indicate that the head is constantly being knocked back off and reattached during the course of its work. A number, 79, has been cut into its temple, circumscribed by a faint circle that appears to have been branded on its forehead. Examine the faint circle. The fanged circle looks like it was branded on the corpse's forehead long ago, presumably before it died. It might be a religious icon of some sort, or a rite of passage. You notice that one of the recesses between the inner fangs has a small triangle with it, as if it has some special significance. I wonder if the space between the fangs matched the grooves on this copper earring.
Updated my journal.
The corpse makes no reply. It looked like it's too far gone to answer your question. Okay, interesting.
Oh, you can't do anything?
Looks like, well, we'll just examine the corpses and then see if we can use the ring.
Yeah.
This looks to be the corpse of well-aged.
Or maybe we can do
woman.
that on the ring right now.
Aside from
Yeah,
embalming fluid stink, the stitches sealing her mouth and the number 679 stitched onto her right cheek. It's likely she looks only slightly different now than she did in her final years. Okay, fair one. Nothing of note. A skeletal worker. This animated skeleton smells horribly. As if it had been only freshly stripped and prepared. Its jaw and major joints are tightly bound with leather straps. Smoke has been thrown over it. Number 1221 has been chiseled into its forehead. Yeah. Let's try this one again. Could be used.
Cool.
Insert your fingernail into the notch that matches where the triangle was pointing in the fanged circle you saw on the zombie. You hook your fingernail into the third groove from the top and press it inward. As you do, there's a click and the top of the earring snaps open. Not only can you wear the earring now, it also looks like there's a secret compartment inside the earring. Shake the earring, see if anything comes out. You shake the earring, but nothing comes out. Whatever was hidden in the earring is gone now. Discovering the latch to the earring will now allow you to wear it. In addition, the secret compartment may make the earring more valuable. Put the earring away.
Okay. That's impressive, but funny.
Oh wait, we already had an earring. What does this do?
It's a magic one, but we don't know what it does.
Okay.
And we got that piece of paper, right?
Yeah, we got this. A note written on a scrap of dry parchment. Contact the necromancer responsible for raising the contractual worker 42. I know he's examined the skeleton before, but I'm certain the initial raising of the body was warped. The worker still responds to commands, but when it has completed the task, it resumes pacing in the same circular pattern as it did before. Dahl recently informed me that worker 42 exhibited the same walking pattern when it was a zombie decades ago. There may be a soul echo in the marrow, or the skeleton's age may have caused the magic animating him to decay. One of the initiates suggested it may be following an order issued by a higher ranking dustman in the past, but I found no records of such an order. Whatever the reason for its behavior, the matter is to be resolved or the worker replaced. Okay, so worker 42 is special.
But I think we destroyed worker 42.
Oh, yeah, that's the one running around. Shit.
And 42 is always special, of course.
Yeah, that's always special because 42.
Yeah.
1-3 piercing damage. 1-6 crushing. 1-3 piercing. 1-6 crushing. Usable only by fighters and thieves. Well, lucky for us, we don't have a class. Charcoal charm.
We are a fighter, so
50% resistance to fire, 25% resistance to magical fire. The piece of charcoal is a charred bone fragment of some creature, perhaps a finger bone or a talon. Various symbols have been scratched into its surface. The scratchings are so faint you almost miss them. This charcoal charm temporarily protects the user against flames and extreme heat. To use the charm, the charred bone is snapped and both halves are ground to powder. Then the charcoal dust is rubbed over the heart of the user. Okay, so it's not an equipable thing. It's a one-time use. Yeah.
The thing is, Are we? We could try walking into the oven with that activated. I've not done this before, so but I got triggered right now.
Jasper. Wow, that's so tempting.
Yeah, it is, right? But maybe safe.
Yes, but first we're going to check crushing corpses later. Scalpel. Fist irons for crushing. Yeah, so we can equip this.
Yeah, a bit more logical.
Yeah. Feels better.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see we're a fighter. So I'm assuming there's like 100 people watching this right now, Jasper.
Yes, I think so too. There are like 230 people in chat, so that's good. That's more than we ever got. What are you still doing here? We're just walking around, man. Minding our business.
Yeah, I'm now severely disappointed in myself that I
destroyed the skeleton.
That we destroyed 42.
Well, that's an upper, right?
Well, yeah, we do find a lot of stuff that we need.
I think there was a room on the other side of the...
Yeah, there was. Used to be. Our reanimated corpse has been glimpsed together. The number 310 carved into its brow. The smell from a hide permeates the area around it. It turns its lifeless eyes upon you as you move to bar its path. Plop. Okay. You then. Prepare the corpse and put the honor showing your bow.
Okay. Are we going to try the oven?
Oh yeah, let's wait.
Just push the quick save button.
Let's.
Did you?
Where's the fun in that? I don't know. Is there a quick save button?
Okay. Don't just don't do it then. That's okay as well.
We can
don't mind.
We can just save. Yes. New save. Just not even going to. I'm not going to give it a title.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It's a temporary one.
Inventory.
Yeah.
Here we go, man. So now we have. Can we see our stats somewhere?
Yeah, I think if we isn't that right click on our portrait?
Fire resistance 50%. Let's go now.
That's how far we can go?
Yeah. That's it, man.
So nothing's happening?
No.
So hoping.
It's basically saying that, like, yeah. Wow. That's unfortunate. That was a complete waste of
a terrible game. Terrible game.
Okay. Load. Load. This one. Load. Okay.
I think, but when we walk into it right now, are we getting damaged?
I don't know.
We regenerate anyways.
I'm a scientist. Let's. No, it's really.
No, you aren't getting.
No.
Oh,
Jasper,
okay.
you thought thought of something cool. Turns out, wasn't the
Not
case.
that cool.
Not that cool. Hey, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just here looting all your stuff. Yep, more bandages.
There's another bandage.
Yep. Container is locked. No problem.
Open.
Open. Corpse fly charm, a bone charm, copper commons. We're quickly running out of inventory space. Cloth charm.
You can put some of the stuff in the quick item bar. Will solve.
Dustman embalming charm. Okay. And mortuary task list. Cool. Let's check it out. So we found this. Strange metal bracelet that has directions described on the side of it. Judging from the crude text, it appears that the bracelet works by being held by a living creature, then while pronouncing a mantra to the true death, it is touched to the forehead of a zombie or skeleton. When this is done, the minor enchantment held within the item spreads through the corpse, strengthening their bones, killing traces of the corpse rot and grave mold, and helping to seal minor tears in the skin. Cool. When cast, the target gains temporary hit points and a AC. Okay, cool. And a mortuary task list. Someone spent a series of tasks in red ink on the scrap of parchment. I would like the contracted workers to be inspected thrice daily at the end of each work shift when the new initiates come on duty. We have experienced too many contracted collapses while engaged in heavy labor as of late, and I fear the embalming enchantments are initially used on the corpses may be decaying or may have been warped somehow. If the contracted workers could be inspected every 8 hours and raised if they have collapsed, then this would prevent the backlog of shells in the preparation rooms and free up more contracted workers for other duties. I do not wish collapsed bodies to be disposed of. When possible, the original contracted shells are to be raised and be made to resume their duties. I have included spare embalming charms within the shelf for the initiates on duty. They are to be used only when the shells cannot be repaired with stitching, bandaging, or applications of embalming fluid.
Can we use it on 42?
I didn't see a corpse of 42, unfortunately. Although I regret killing the 42. This is because we discussed it earlier. This is not a thing that I would restart the game for. This is a choice that we made, and it's unfortunate, but we will live with these consequences.
Okay. So red zombie. That's something, right? To the left. To the left. To the left.
Yeah, I thought we already spoken with all the zombies.
No, we haven't.
The number 1146 is carved into the forehead of this walking corpse. Its lips are sewn together with coarse black thread. The entire body is covered with horrible scars, worse even than your own, as if the owner had been burned to death. Its nose, ears, and several digits are missing, presumably charred away in some long ago conflagration. As you block its path to get its attention, it stops and gazes at you with vacant eyes.
Ricky Rouse is disappointed, I think, because of the fire thing.
Yes. And he's right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible game.
So I was just going to check if there really was no corpse here.
It was at the bottom of the circle below. Even then we have to... Corpse.
There's no corpse. No, corpses disappear.
Sorry, 42.
Sorry, 42.
So sorry. You were one of the good guys.
He was you were special.
Like special to me.
You are. He was really special. So there's a staircase going down.
Down, 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 down.
Down, 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 down.
Oh, there's a hammer.
Found a hammer. I think, yeah. So we're running out of inventory space.
Put some things in your quick item slots. You can stack the The bandages.
Speed 6, usable. But this one is clearly better, right? Speed 4.
Speed is better. Yeah. Remember the second edition gaming? I think you had a great sword, right? Had a speed of 10 or something without magic bonuses.
Oh yeah, that's so true. How did that work again?
You rolled for initiative with a D10
Yeah, yeah.
and you added your weapon modifier or your spell level, I think. And then that's what then you counted from 0 and up.
Yeah, yeah. Slower, yeah.
I had a longsword with a speed factor of 5. But because it was a +5 weapon, it had a speed factor of...
We can look it up,
0.
Jasper. Right now. No,
So cool.
I love that book. I'm so glad I had a very old copy that was in a state of decay. And then a good friend of ours got his hands on a whole bunch of them. So everybody got new second edition player handbooks. Like almost 15 years ago now. Don't you remember that?
No.
No. I think it was... Actually. I think it was Frans. Or Detlef, maybe. I can't remember. Corpsefly looks like it was...
I had my own, so I think it wasn't that relevant. And it
yeah, I had one as well, but it was in terrible condition, so... it appears to be dead, but you can't be sure. The magic contained within the charm is activated when the insect is consumed. When swallowed, the recipient suddenly becomes extremely nauseous. A few seconds later, the charmed individual expels a stream of insect from their nose and mouth, provided the charmed individual can keep their wits about them after casting. Interesting, interesting. Okay.
That is indeed an old book, Herr Stevens.
Oops, sorry, somebody's talking?
Herr Stevens is in the chat right now. He said, wow, that book is old.
Yeah, he probably never played that, right? But he was like, what, 2 when we played that? I don't actually know how old Eric is.
Oh, he's grey, so he must be older than we. Here we go. Okay, maybe not do this on stream. Let's see how he will react. Anyway, the audio is good for Herr Stevens, so that's the thing.
What shall I put in the quick items?
Now you're dropping it. The quick items are at the top.
Well, you see, that's that's
I'm
why
pointing at my screen, but you can't see me pointing. You know.
No, but that's why I have you around. I almost made a terrible mistake.
Again,
yet again. So
put the charm and the fly there, and then.
Yeah, the charms, we can put them there. So
charcoal,
the dustman, and the bone charm, the old finger bone charm. Temporary strength to use skeleton eggs as a ward. Okay, cool.
Pretty good, those charms.
Yeah, they're interesting items for sure. I'm really bad with.
Herr Stevens says, I played second edition when I was 16. That means when you guys were 32.
Fair enough. I mean.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically the same joke that I made.
Yeah.
Him being a lot younger than we are. Which
but
I don't even know if that's true. Why am I carrying that stupid thing? I want. Yes, this is our weapon.
Well, shall we go down or?
Yeah, let's take the stairs down.
Yeah. Well, he played 4th edition. I don't think you played 4th edition, right?
I never played 4th edition. I didn't touch that at all.
Oh, okay. Now we are here.
I mean, deep respect for the people that worked on 4th edition, but everything that I heard about that just did not interest me in the slightest. So we just kept on playing 3.5, and then when 5th edition came out, it felt like they were the things we got tired of with 3rd edition, which that there was too many things describing like either classes and skills and everything. It sort of took the I don't know, almost the improvisation or the your own agency away from the game.
Yep.
And they fixed all that with 5th edition, so I'm really happy with that.
5th edition is really a great combination between 2nd and 3rd, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Indeed. I never also never played the original, the 1st edition, so but
I did the basic game, but it was different than the 1st edition AD&D, I think.
yeah, there's different editions, yeah, because you have
This is the slab where we woke up, right?
oh yeah, so we opened this gate.
And now we can go downstairs as well, but I think is there a stair down there or not? No, there isn't. But now that we have the sanctuary key, we might.
Oh yeah, we totally went down to the 1st floor.
Oh.
You see a stern-looking man in black robes. He's glaring at you suspiciously. You, state your business. I seem to have gotten turned around in these halls. Are there any guides around who can have direct visitors? My business is my own. You would do well to mind your own affairs, Dustman. Lean in as if to whisper something, then snap his neck. My only business that I'm bound for the exit. I need to cause no trouble. Oh shit. Like we want him to let us walk away, right?
Yeah, so let's try one.
Yeah.
Do some mischief.
Yeah.
No, Stefes is saying that 4th edition is the best edition, and that he, I really did not enjoy 3.5, but that's because I never played with a good DM. So thank you for that.
So he thinks 4th edition he says the 4th edition is the best one.
No, it's the other thing. This thing he said about 3.5 that really got me riled up, but not really. But.
No, but so it didn't take us long to get some trolls in the chat then.
Yeah, that's working. No, we don't. Okay. So that's option 1, right? Yeah.
Dustman frowns. He seems skeptical. There are guides that can direct you in the antechamber. Do not wander the mortuary unescorted. Thank you for your assistance. I will speak to the guide. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Goodbye.
Let's go back upstairs.
Yeah. We're not ready to go here yet. La 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 la. Done.
Let's go south. South.
Yeah. I should use the shift key.
Down. No, the other way.
Can we go there as well?
Yeah, because we have the sanctuary.
Oh, we have the sanctuary key. Mortuary key. Yeah.
Bum.
Awesome. Bloodstains, rust, and other remains cover the surface of this metal slab. It's much larger than most of the other slabs and sitting on a platform that allows it to be rotated. Cool. Hello. The especially ghastly looking female corpse is missing its ears, nose and lips in order to sew her jaw closed. Whoever prepared her had to draw the skin especially tight around her mouth. You can still see a line of crooked yellow teeth through the open slit that remains. The number 891 has been carved into the flesh of her brow.
Nice. So let's pick up.
Nothing.
There's something on the ground. Tipping what's on the ground.
Oh yeah. I clicked on it, but I misclicked apparently because it didn't do anything. Cleaning rags and bandages. Cleaning rags. That
And we
massive
always have
rectangle
Mortis
flex.
inventory, right? To put some stuff in.
Sorry?
We can always drop stuff at Mortis inventory. So we are not full at all.
No.
That's what I'm.
But that's why I keep you around. You're so smart to give me those.
I know. Thank you.
Bloodstains,
Thank you.
rust, and the other remains cover the surface of the metal slab. It's much larger than most of the other slabs sitting on the platform. Okay, same thing. Okay, nothing here then. I feel like there should be more here.
You are getting a compliment. Yeah, I think that's just an in-between room, so that you would walk the other way. But it feels like something is missing. I agree. You're getting a compliment for the layout from Herr Stefes.
Ah, thank you.
Now that we are on good terms again, Herr Stefes, I enjoy every version of Dungeons and Dragons as long as I play it with you.
I really enjoy playing Dungeons and Dragons with Herr Stefes as well. I actually always say,
although I actually don't really like his characters, but that's not true. But Bowen has some issue with Thomas, right?
I say Stefes instead of Stefes. Which one?
I don't know, but
is that correct?
The hair it's in front of it. I say Stefes.
Yeah, but it's only one F though, right?
Yeah.
So
but normally I say his name. Normally I say Stefes.
Oh, okay. It's because we're doing an English accent. Okay, we've been to this room. It's
yeah. We just go upstairs and go to Evane thingy.
Where we can take this. We can go through this.
No.
Oh, we're going back down. Is that? Oh yeah, that's back down.
To the lady you wanted the embalming fluid and the needle.
Yeah. Yes, let's complete some quests, yo. Finally, after hours of playing, roaming around this mortuary. So here we are.
There she is.
Yeah. She was a tiefling. Tiefling, if I. So I always say tiefling, but I have heard others say tiefling.
It's tiefling.
Okay, thank you, Jasper, for the clarification.
Did we watch her study the motions of her hand? Did we do that already?
No, we can. I think we did. I think we tried
updated my journal.
Guess we did it. I was proven wrong immediately.
Oh man.
Business been blurring until you're standing in front of a freshly slain 42 freshly slain corpse. Rigor mortis making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched onto its scalp. The zombie is lying on the slab and you've just finished stitching up its chest. You've placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. Echo, keep these things safe and wait for
so seriously, we destroyed the guy who would have brought us something from our own past.
But he probably gave us something from our own past. Because we got some items from him. Right?
The ring. Did we get the ring from him? No. No. We got some bullshit out of him. Doesn't matter. But
the memory of your voice is an echo, strange and hollow to your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise the corpse does too. After a moment its hands fall back to its side, and as it does the vision fades until you're watching hands make their stitching motion. You've regained a memory. Memories can give you additional experience points. Skills may even lead you to gaining something of value later. Tepper, get her attention.
Oh man, now it hurts.
That we destroyed 42. I feel like we're being especially punished for killing that skeleton. While it was so easy, I didn't even...
We killed the one skeleton.
Yeah,
we didn't even... important one.
We didn't even... I didn't even mean to do it. It happened by accident. It was the red button thing. I just saw don't press the red button. I was like, sure, I'll press the red button. And then he just fell into ruin. Okay. She turns, sees you, then frowns. Dumb zombies. She clacks her talent fingers together impatiently, then makes a stitched motion with her fingers. Find thread and embalming fluid. Bring here to Evine. Go, go, go. Shall we give it to her?
Oh.
I can... I need an embalming key. Do you have one? Shall we... yeah. Oops. She leans forward, looks at your hand motions, then sniffs. Her hand starts into her robe, then emerges a key hanging from her wickedly sharp index finger. She flicks it into your hand. Bring back when it's done. Go, go!
Updated
With your hands. She turns away. She makes no sign that she heard you. Okay. And she is a tiefling chief. They got a dash of fiend blood. Yeah, okay. You already told us. So, we now also got the embalming room key. This long thin key has a spiral head and smells faintly of embalming fluid. It looks extremely old and numerous. Cool.
No. So let's talk to her again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. 1 second. I have to try this. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure out what was being said, but that's okay. Get her attention. Give her the thread and embalming fluid. Quest completed. Without missing a beat, Evine snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons, then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Wait. Within minutes, she's finished. She clicks her talons, then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest.
This is where we press 2.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like you have a new friend, Chief. You do need some time together.
Well, I think 1 and 2 are both an option. I don't know.
This is the more interesting option. We already tried to keep playing zombie. She twists your arm chest. You suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Who write on you? Hivers do that? No respect for zombies. Zombies not paintings. She sniffs, then pokes one of your scars. This one bad shape, many scars, no preserves. Wait. Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like, she jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick. It looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll work.
My journal.
The sensation is curious. Max HP increased. Payoff. The sensation is curiously painless as Evine begins to stitch up your scars. When she's done, she sniffs. You frowns and steps her fingers into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and strangely enough, it makes you feel better. Let her work. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Evine puts the last touch on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, then makes a shooing motion with her talons. Done. Go, go. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. For a moment I was scared she would ask the key back, which was why I was hesitant to talk to her.
Ah, okay.
And was why I chose the play zombie option. You see the false zombie. You're amazed at the man's disguise. His breathing is so subdued you can barely see it. Greetings. The zombie quickly glances around to see if anyone's watching. What? Here's the embalming room key you wanted. The zombie's eyes widen. He snatches the key from your hand. He turns it over, nodding all the while. Good, good. Now, how do I get out of here? The zombie grunts. He can escape through portals. He waves his hands. Poof. Portals? What portals? Portals. The zombie waves around the area. Portals everywhere. Can you show me one of these portals? The zombie nods. You want out? Go to arch on first floor, northwest room. You need finger bone, shape of crook. He holds up his index finger and bends it into a crook. When you have a key, go to arch, jump to secret crypt and can escape from there. Secret escape route, he nods eagerly. You can rest there. An arch on the first floor, northwest room. Alright, I'll go check it out.
Updated my journal.
That's some other questions. What do you want to know? Yeah.
Do we want to be disguised as a zombie?
I don't know. We got around fine earlier, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can ask. Mumbling to himself, I need a jar of embalming fluid. Points at the scars on your chest. You need some needle and thread. Basically, that's what she did to us as well.
Yeah, but no, yeah. Well, you can try it or you can't. It's, the items in this game aren't that important.
Shall we do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Maybe it gives us some
Zombie
XP,
takes the
which is
item
always
and then sets to
very
work. Try to hold still. Can't believe you're going through with this. How barmy are you? Pretty barmy, I suppose.
Yeah, 500 experience points.
Look at
That's
us.
great.
The zombie liberally applies the embalming fluid to your body and stitches up several of your scars. Working from your feet upwards, he stitches up your scars, then finishes off the disguise by stitching up your lips. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't you make the stitches on the lips any tighter?
Number one.
The zombie holds up his hand. Careful, talk, pull stitches out. Ruin disguise. Zombie no talk. You got to talk, talk slow. Careful.
Updated my journal.
So, we just lost our greatest asset, which is talking our way out of talking our way out of situations. Disguise won't last long. Embalming fluid dries up, stitches fall out. Your sharks probably not last outside the mortuary. And no running. You run, you ruin the whole disguise.
So we are slow now.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, there's the stairs down. Other stairs down, right? We didn't take this one before.
No, we didn't take this one. We took the one in the room we started in.
Now I have to pee.
You can do that. Then when you return, I can go grab a drink while you entertain the audience.
Oh, that's a thing. Got to go there first. Okay.
So we can't talk to anyone. I actually don't like that.
I don't like it either.
It means
We
that
got 500 XP for it, so let's see what it brings us first. Maybe it does something funny when we meet the first Dustman.
yeah, let's try.
But
Okay,
afterwards,
let's see if we can find a dustman. See what actually happens.
We are so slow.
What even is all this? What is this even? Okay,
These metallic blue tapestries are made out of. Let's talk to the zombie.
we can talk. Oh
Let's
yeah, we
click
can
on
talk
the zombie.
slowly.
Examine.
This daughter corpse, his eyes are sewn shut, as well as its mouth, and the number 732 is carved into its brow. Further gives it ocular cavity sealed, looks extremely old. You wonder if the eyes were sewn shut before and after the man's death. You notice he's carrying a huge tome in his hands, as if taking it somewhere. Take the tome from his hands carefully. Carefully take the tome from the corpse's hands. He doesn't seem to notice. The tome appears to be a book of enchantments and wards. It is filled with diagrams and charts detailing various aspects of the necromantic arts. The book itself is extremely heavy, as awkward as the zombie is. It must be extremely strong. Okay. Oh wait. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about yeah, okay.
Well, that didn't break our enchantment.
No, he told us we could read, but we had to read, or talk, but we had to talk slowly. So I guess we did that.
Slowly.
This warned about the section regarding guardians. Apparently Tasman animate corpses of falling giants to serve as guardians for the mortuary. To make them even deadlier, armoring enchantments are woven into their breastplates to help shield them from attacks. So bad it was, but it looks as if you could refer to certain sections.
Yeah, that's an interesting book, because that's the way to fast experience. Spoiler!
What's up? Sure, why not?
Though, fast experience is relative when you walk so slow.
Well, we can have more to just fly around a bit. Right.
So is chat enjoying the show?
So there's a Tasman.
Are we
right
doing
there.
it the right way? We're playing through this game. But be careful, maybe you trigger something that shouldn't
Okay.
only be triggered with you.
Okay. Let's do the main room then only. Oh.
Where is our hero? Oh, there.
Yeah, I thought he's so slow. Let's Morty just first scout ahead a bit. Giant skeleton, okay. Giant skeleton, okay. Yeah, okay. What the hell is that? Dianara.
That's what I meant. Maybe get our hero to
Oh shit.
pass across things.
You think we already ruined it?
All right.
I don't think so, but beautiful music starts playing. You know you have to do something.
Yeah. And you see that that woman, that shape, spirit thing in the intro cinematic, so
Ricky Rao says slow and steady, like a zombie.
yep.
Okay, go to one of those skeletons. You're here now anyway. Okay, I'm getting really frustrated by the slow movement already.
Well, you told me to talk to the giant skeletons. Before you use the giant skeleton, you order bronze armor. The armor has been bolted onto the skeleton's frame in a series of elaborate symbols and picar. You wonder where the skeleton came from. You weren't aware they made humans in this size. The huge blade in his hands looked like it weighs as much as a wagon cart. Riveted onto the ribcage, yeah. And shoulder blades with a series of iron bolts. As you study the frame behind the armor, you notice the same iron bolts are set in the skeleton's shoulder, elbow, pelvic and knee joints. A mass of thick leather cords and heavy knotted ropes run along the length of the skeleton's arms and legs, woven in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. Examine the armor. Despite the armor's obvious age, it looks well cared for. It shines brightly and the symbols engraved on the breastplate seem to flow in the firelight, shifting slightly whenever you try to focus on them. Study the symbols. Almost unconsciously, you let your gaze relax as you look at the symbols. After a moment, the symbol cease shifting and resolve into a trail of runes that run up and down the breastplate. Strangely enough, the interlocking pattern of runes reminds you of a chains. And with that thought, you suddenly recall that those runes are some sort of warding enchantment.
Welcome Animal Sentinel in chat. Love this game. We love it as well. It's the best game ever.
I never played it. I'm loving my experience with it so far. You study the pattern of runes as they weave their way across the breastplate. On its most basic level, the runes are a lesser armoring enchantment, but several skull-shaped runes and spherical tracings along the edges of the armor make you suspect several greater necromantic and warding enchantments are woven in as well. Touching the skeleton will most likely cause it to awaken and defend itself.
Are you going for the one option?
Well, there's no option to just walk away.
Yeah, so let's go for the one option.
Suspect that marring the rune pattern along the breastplate could unravel the enchantments, but it looks difficult. The pattern is complicated and scratching out the wrong portion would cause the skeleton to animate. Compare the pattern to the enchantments in the tone of bone and ash, see if you can determine how they can be broken.
One, right?
Yeah. Use the book. From what you can make out from the tome, it seems the armoring enchantment applies only to the breastplate. The necromantic enchantment allows the skeleton to be raised, but it is the warding enchantment that gives the skeleton its limited awareness of its surroundings. You'd guess that if you were to mar the skeleton's wards, it would interpret it as an attack, unless you blinded it to your presence first.
Can we scroll down? Show more. Yeah, show more.
Okay. So the warding enchantment.
We have to first do the
warding enchantment first. That's the one that gives it its limited awareness. Then work backward through the rune pattern, cancelling the necromantic, then the armoring enchantment.
Ooh, right?
Yeah? The work is difficult and nerve-wracking at first, but slowly your mind begins to focus and the runes begin to unravel beneath your attack. Within minutes, the giant skeleton has been stripped of the enchantment binding it. It collapses, falling to the floor with a crash of bones and a heavy clanging noise. Damn pile of bones. You wait for a moment, but no one responds to the sound. Moving quickly, you sift through the skeleton's parts on the floor. Most of it's too heavy or too old to be useful, but you discover a piece of skeleton's breastplate with a majority of one of the broken enchantments engraved on it. You have a feeling that it could prove useful. I'll just take it.
I feel stronger.
We're leveling up.
Yes! Level up. So, and there are a lot of these skeletons, so you can now walk through them all and kill them and get 1300 XP per skeleton.
That's great. Let's check our inventory. Rune of Lesser Warding. Invokes armor. Teaches a user armor. Level 1 wizard. Examination of the runes covering the surface of pressure. You think you might be able to unlock the rune's power and use it to invoke a primitive warding enchantment, similar to the one that protected the giant skeleton. Okay, cool. Cool.
Let's move some junk to Morty.
Well, we still have some items.
Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah.
Can we? How do we transfer it to Morty?
Drop it on the portrait.
The character's too far away. Okay.
There you go, giant.
Sorry about that.
You could. Yeah, well, it's on stream now, so we all know. Free. It's the same thing. So. go through the motions. Maybe it's a show more. Maybe you get to the.
See if you can spell press plate. Yeah. Back to the rounds. Option 2. Let's see. Quick here, I'm sure the skeleton, and once again a cover.
So it's 800.
Looks like my skills have increased.
Oh,
we could level up, you know.
my voice changed. Okay. Yeah, are we going to level up?
So we are really. Do you see the portions?
Yeah,
we are a zombie.
We are a zombie. Okay, we're fighter level 3 already.
Yeah, that's how we started. Or that's we started at level 2.
Okay.
So level up.
Level up. Nameless 1. Fighter. Saving throws have been improved. Fighting skills have been improved. 1 characteristic point gained. 10 hit points gained. Accept.
That's nice, right?
Yeah. Wait. We can add a character point.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I think that this is genius level, and if we changed it, then it stayed genius level. We can change this to genius heroic proportions, or our wisdom to exception. It's already exceptional. Okay, so we now have the opportunity to raise our charisma to the very.
Yeah, I'm all for upgrading them all free during the course of the game.
Yeah, me too. So intelligence.
Charisma is the quickest impact right now. So
intelligence.
If you get it really high, it's it's pretty good as well. It's
but we already have genius levels of intelligence, and so charisma, making charisma 1 higher now will actually improve it 1 step, sort of, right? Is
yeah.
So let's do that.
Yeah, so let's do that.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, right. We are min-maxing to the maxi, mixing mini-max,
we can do something with that, but let's not. Let's first kill the other skeleton here. Oh, there's a skeleton here. Yeah.
Morte went up a level as well, by the way, so we should do that soonish as well.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see if you can dispel compared to the town. The bear. Aha.
So funny. Such good XP for this level.
What? Who said that?
I'm gone.
Who said
I'm
that?
gone. Me?
What?
What? Oh, yeah.
Morty. Level up. Saving throw has been improved. Fighting skills have been hit points gained. 2 hit points gained from con bonus. Nice.
Did it just gain 2 hit points?
Yeah.
Maybe we should start saving before we level up
Saving what?
the game. Because he rolled a 2 on the D10 for his hit points.
Ah, yes.
I think we were the lucky ones in this case.
Yeah. But, you know, it's an interesting question. I don't actually know if that's a thing that, do we want to make...
We should do that. Yeah. I don't know, yeah.
If we have low hit points, I mean, it doesn't mean that we're unable to finish the game. It will just make it more difficult, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
We should be smarter about it then.
Yeah.
It will give us a...
That's true. Okay, so let's not save before we level up.
All right.
I mean, I know that I'm going to be very... If I was playing this for myself, then I would definitely save it. And then if the roll was too low, load it.
But I even think that there's a gameplay option where you can put it on a scale where you always roll max for hit points. It's because I think we are playing core rules now instead of normal rules. If you of medium or moderate, I don't know.
Morty, come to me.
Okay.
Okay, so we cleared this room of skeletons. Inventory.
Well, I have played through the whole game, Animal Sentinel, so I'm trying to keep it interesting for Michelle, and at the same time keep it interesting for myself. So I know kind of what things do, although it has been 20 years since I played the game. And I know a lot about the lore of Planescape, so that's what I bring to this gameplay, Let's Play series. I still have to put that to Morty because it's too heavy for us.
This.
Yeah. So of course it's not that you can't give advice, but we are playing it a certain way, and oh, we can walk again. We lost our zombie thing.
Oh shit! And I know why. Because we equipped an item. He told us.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. Oh well.
What's the word, Chief?
Now we're just going to...
It is the best lore ever. I have the campaign setting and all the boxes of the planes and a lot of books, but I'm missing the Blood War box set, which is the most important. Yeah, there she is. Yeah. Which is the most important box that I still want, and a lot of people are looking for me to buy it. And I once had the opportunity to buy, but I didn't have the money to pay for it right then.
Do you want to talk about that?
Talk about that book?
Yeah. Or not?
But it's well, no, it's just that it's this great box that is an adventure and a background lore about the Blood War, and it's the one thing. No, it's not the one thing I'm missing. I guess 3 or 4 books from the Planescape campaign setting, but that's the one thing that I really would have liked to have. But it's you can't find it anymore unless someone puts away his D&D collection. You see it in the Netherlands on Marktplaats, for example, or in some little shops where in towns where nobody's playing Dungeons and Dragons or only playing 5th edition, and they still have this 2nd edition book somewhere hidden away behind other books. I dream of this stuff, you know. I really dream that I find this Planescape product somewhere in the shop in a town that I've never been to. But it has never happened before, except for that one time when I saw it on the Dutch Marktplaats, and then but then I didn't have the money, and the guy wanted me to buy his whole collection, which got into the hundreds of euros. So. But if anyone has it and wants to give it to me, that's all fine.
Or sell it to you, Jasper. Why?
Or sell it to me, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big comic collector. I actually collect a lot of things, so I know that feeling. And I actually, like, that's a very cool thing, Jasper. If there's a specific item that you're hunting, that's really cool.
I love it as well. It's a kind of if I get to get that book, will I be satisfied because I will have it then? I don't know. I think I will be satisfied, and
Then you'll come up
still-
with something else that you desperately want.
And of course, as Animal Sentinel says, I could do it digitally, but it's not the same. I think this is the one. How do you say the white
grill.
whale? I
the
keep
white
hunting
whale.
it
Yes.
for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's cool. Never
yeah.
lose that.
Yeah, I have the books right here, and this is what I'm going to use as part of the lore that I will be adding to Michel's.
Do you have the original campaign book there?
No, I don't have that one here. No.
You had it, right? I think you showed it last time.
Yeah, I have it. I have
okay.
it. Well, no, I didn't show it, but I have it upstairs. I showed the first adventure that I got, the 12 Worlds.
Ah, okay.
Previous time, yeah. Well, yeah, well,
all right.
we'll get there.
Cool.
We'll get there. I'll get there, and I play Planescape campaigns. Well, I mix. I DM 2 campaigns, and one campaign is set into the Planescape universe, and I pick parts out of the Planescape campaign that suit my adventures. So my current party is on Ossa, which is the second layer of Arborea, and they have been to Paleon, which is the third layer of Arborea, quite a lot of times. And the Astral Sea is a thing that they get to a lot of times. Sigil has been in there. I have done bits on Acheron, a lot of bits on Bator, some things on the Beastlands and everything. So yeah, want to say something, Michel?
I was thinking I was going to get a drink, but I actually love to hear you talk about this stuff too. So I don't want to get a drink, but Erik actually provided a link where they apparently where you can order reprints.
Oh, that's an option. But is it?
It's not the original pressing. Then you would have the book physically, but then still have the white whale thing.
Yeah, I think I just want to get the original box at a certain time. I've been looking for somebody rare in World 20. Yep. Well, Planescape is a whole different kind of dungeon mastering you need to do anyway. So, because
I'll be away from it.
Yeah, it's not like you're running a dungeon from A to Z. It's like you have all these options and weird encounters that you get into your game. For example, I showed this book, Faces of Sigil, is such a good resource to really introduce certain characters to your campaign. And the one I really like about in this book is Shemeska the Marauder, which I have used quite a lot of times in my adventures, because she's this high up in Sigil and has a really distinct way of greeting her clients and everything. And she is eternal, so even if your game progresses, she will still be there, because she is this demon from what is it, Carcery, Gehenna, Grey Waste, I don't even remember. Arcana Wolf. So, and she's great to introduce as a character to your players when they get to Sigil and see the wondrous way in which demons and angels interact with you. But she's also very dangerous, and my players have experienced that before, because she's kind of untouchable, and at the same time she is weak to strong characters. But that doesn't matter, because Planescape is all about relationships you have with those extra-planar beings, and not their power level per se. Their power level comes from connections, and that's how you should be DMing Planescape. But if you are not especially DMing a Planescape campaign, you can just get the lore from the world and plant it into your campaigns, and that's okay as well. I can go into this a lot. Planescape campaigns are good for puzzles and philosophy, not just combat. Faces of Sigil? Yeah, Faces of Sigil, that's the book. And Stefas, I will take it into consideration, but Uncaged Faces of Sigil. Yeah?
Uncaged Faces of Sigil.
There we go. It's a wonderful book, and
if you
can get your hands on it, then this one is the most fascinating of them all. It came with a red band that was wrapped around it, and I kept it for quite a while. But then my son, when he was younger, destroyed it. But that's this one, the Fractals Manifesto, which is such a great book, and which I will draw upon for this this playthrough as well. But let's continue the game.
Yes,
because I think we're on an important point.
Yes,
and, thank you for joining us. And
that's specifically why I stopped it, to talk about this for a bit. And so it was a nice break before possibly doing something important. So here we go.
Yeah.
You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker.
You! What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
Well.
Okay. Wow.
That's different, as they say in a certain other game.
Yeah. Okay, she clearly knows me. So I want to know who she is.
Yeah, so option 2?
Yeah. Do I know you? The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think! Her voice becomes desperate again. The name Deonara must evoke some memory within you.
So let's go for free now.
Yeah, I was just going to say it. I think I feel the stirrings of a memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your world should chase the shadows from my mind, Deonara. Oh, at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memory shall return. Tell me how I can help you, and I shall. Do you know who
she's changing her pace, right?
Yeah. Do you know who I am? Can you tell me where I am? I need to escape this place. Can you help me? Nothing.
I would do option 1 first, right?
Do you know who I am? You are one both blessed and cursed, my love, and you are one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. Blessed and cursed? What do you mean? The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. She points at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? I'm still trying to get my bearings, actually.
Maybe option 3 again?
Yeah, memory silence and death hesitate. Why is that a curse? I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead, and I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it's a side effect of countless deaths? If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall be truly doomed. Countless deaths? How long has this been going on? I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough. And some other questions. Who are you? Spirit makes me. Yeah, okay. This is the same thing. Let's take the same option. So, can you tell me where I am? Well, where you are. Why you are here with me, my love, as in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us. Eternal boundary? Deonara sounds saddened. It's a barrier I fear you shall never cross, my love. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine. I see, perhaps you could answer some other questions. I need to escape this place, can you help me? As you're about to ask Daenara the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her that you're looking for an escape route, she may feel you are abandoning her. If you're going to ask her how to leave, you need to... I wonder if you get this dialogue option when you're less charismatic or intelligent.
Will this be determined by charisma or by intelligence?
Yeah, we don't know. Daenara, I'm in danger. Can you guide me to a place of safety? I shall return as soon as I can speak to you again. In danger? Daenara looks concerned. Of course, my love. I will aid you any way I can. She closed her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal sapphire pass through her body, stirring her hair. After a moment, the sapphire dies, and her eyes slowly open. Perhaps there is a way. Yes. I sense that this place holds many doors shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means of escape. Portals? Portals are holes in existence leading to destinations in the inner and outer planes. If you could find the proper key, you could escape through one of them. Key? There are narrow pauses for and if attempting to remember. Portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything: an emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass, a scrap of cloth, a tune you hum to yourself. I fear that the dustmen are the only ones who would know the keys you could use to leave the halls, my love. I see. So we have one of the keys. We have the keys to the portal that the other
northwest chamber.
Yeah, that's the crooked bone finger thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think number 5 then, right?
Yeah, I felt that there were some options somewhere. Tell me who I am. What else can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed you loved me and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believe that, never knowing the truth of who you are, what you were. And what am I? You, I cannot. She suddenly freezes and she speaks slowly, carefully, as if her voice frightens her. The truth is this. You are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hands lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. When he speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles, and in turn, giving you strength to your bones.
Updated my journal.
And you know Daenara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest sparks of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. You've remembered how to raise others from the dead. To access this ability, select the special abilities button in the quick menu. You can only use this on party members that have died in your presence. It will not work on anyone who does not travel with you, and will not work on party members you remove from the party while they are dead.
Oh, that's a strong ability, right?
Yeah. So...
yeah, third level fighter with raised dead.
It's a good thing that I decided to check those options one more time. I felt that there was something that I could have done and that we missed the first time, and that was great.
Well, there are option 3 and 2 are interesting as well. Again,
hold a moment. I learned much when I traveled with you, my love, and what you've lost I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear, whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. And what is it, your eyes? I think this one sounds nicer.
The most poetic one.
And what is it? Your eyes see, sight sees, that I do not. Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly glimpses my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love, I see you as you are now. And Dana grows quiet. What is it? What do you see? I see what lies ahead of you, for you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? Yeah, man. Knowledge is power. Tell me. First, I require a promise. Promise you will return, that you will find some means to save me or join me. I find it hard to believe that a woman I once loved would blackmail promises from me with the promise of revelations. If you have faith in me, Dayanara, promise is too high. I swear I will find some means to save you or join you. I will make no such promise, Spectre. Tease me not with the future.
There are more options.
Yeah. Make a vow. I swear I will find
that will be the one, right?
Or join you. Yeah, I was actually thinking about the first one.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you're not saying you're not interested in knowledge, but you're also not making any promises. We're trying to get rid of that promise.
Are we?
The price of such a promise is too high. It's just straight up rejecting it and the vow. Lying. We could lie, but I don't feel like that's no, I don't like that option. I will make no such promise, Spectre. That's really, I mean, that's just plain mean. Then you can say I will do what I can, which is sort of half. This seems like a smart one. So I'm make the vow of, or I find it hard to believe that a woman I once loved would blackmail promises from me.
Why I would choose the make the vow thing, and I don't know what I chose before. The way I see it, it makes for the most drama. It's the most dramatic.
Make a vow.
The most tragic outcome possible.
But I'm in character, right? I'm role playing. I don't know who I am. This person can tell me anything. We don't know if it's true.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but that's why it's the most dramatic. That's it's a bit naive, of course, but I don't know. You choose. That's the thing.
I would. Yes, I would. Because have you no faith in me, Dayanara? That will spark.
It can go. I don't care.
Yeah, I did it.
The outcome will be.
Dayanara looks taken aback. Then her tone changes, her voice becoming almost pleading. I didn't mean to extract a vow from you, my love. It's just that I have waited so long for you to join me beyond the... You do not mean to extract a vow from me, then do not do so. Now tell your vision, and we speak no more of vows and prophecies.
Well, that's a good outcome.
Dayanara stiffens. She looks as if she's about to say something, then sighs in defeat. Very well, my love. As before, I shall have the place. My trust in you. She closes her eyes. Wait.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time. You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the plains. You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer. I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
Updated my journal.
I do not doubt your ability to rest.
That was some great voice acting, Michelle. You did really well there. I really believed you were.
It took my first episode to was sort of a dry run, and now I felt I was in a place where I could show the full potential.
The ghostly aspect as well.
Yeah.
The ghostly aspect that really got to me.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, so she already told us this. So, we got everything we wanted without making any vows. I would say this is a win.
Yeah.
I have some. Yeah, no, we were going.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
She smiles, but there's only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. You're back with me, Chief.
I've got something to say.
You kind of drifted out on me there. You've got something to say.
Yeah, it's better to burn out than to fade away.
Ah, okay, you were making a joke. I thought you wanted to drop some lore on us.
No, not right now. Well, there's a lot of lore that I can add here, but it's not the right moment to do this yet. I've been willing to jump into some conclusions that we could draw here if you have a broader Planescape knowledge, but I don't think it's the right moment yet.
No, also, I don't want any spoilers.
That's the other thing.
No, I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was? A spirit? That spectre I was talking to, the woman? You were rattling your bone box with some woman. Where? Morty looks around excited. What did she look like? She was right on top of this beer. Didn't you say buyer? Beer?
Beer.
Buyer? Didn't you see her? No. You just kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood there, statue-like. I was a little worried you'd come handle on me again. No, I'm fine, I think. Let's move on. Alright, awesome. So, yeah, we did a bunch of stuff.
We did a bunch of stuff.
Now I just hope did we scrap all the skeletons. Ooh, that's a portal.
Yeah.
Like
going straight into the portal. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that one activates. So apparently we have the key for that one, because they don't activate if you don't have the key.
And it's in the northwest, so...
Is that the one that they were talking about? Because I thought we had to take another stairs down for that.
Oh, we're on the first floor right now.
Yeah, but I thought it was in that they mentioned something about the basement. Could be wrong. Anyway, are we... Look, see, this looks like a basement. Do we want to go in here? I think we killed all the... I know Morty ran in here. I know there was... You know?
There was a dustman.
Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
there was a dustman. That was it. Zombie... Oh, yeah? Okay. Morty can be stopped. Try and stop me now, losers. Okay.
I think it's time to go outside in either way. I think there's a main entrance as well, so...
Done.
Yeah, but I actually... We didn't fully explore these chambers. We already know what to say to a Dusty to get away, so... Zombie worker, this reanimated male corpse has number 1041 carved into its forehead, despite its stout... It is apparent that its features once had a rather exotic cast to them. The zombie's lips have been stitched closed, but likely to prevent it from moaning. Yeah, okay. Was there... Yeah. I actually want to check this out. You that holds.
Who there?
Yeah. Doesn't regards with stone gates. Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I had some questions. I need to see someone. I need to see Dahl. Very well.
Oh, you could say Daenerys now. Did you see?
No, I didn't see. That's interesting. We can do that. But first,
check this corpse.
Mizgora's pauses is trudging about as you approach. You notice the number 114 is carved into her forehead. Her mouth has been sewn shut, but the fading is slowly coming loose and faint moans issue from it. So doing anything right? No. Okay. So it's clearly it's that I'm here to see someone. I'm here to see Daenara. Daenara? I know there's a woman in the Northwest Memorial Hall. Could that be she? Most likely, thank you. Desmond now. You know what I still want to try?
Snap the neck.
Yeah.
I'm always choosing the right options and I always turn out to be the good guy. And I want to snap Dusty's neck.
Well, I mean, yeah. No, you're
it's an experience snapping a person's neck. That's true.
You're right, and when you're right, you're right. But
well, you can always do it. I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Morty, check it out. I know that you more Dusties.
Busy there.
More Dusties. This is oh, that's the main entrance probably. What are you doing here? Oh, we could walk through. Okay. So this is the main gate.
Yeah. I want to press M at every turn, just to see.
M?
M.
Oh wow. Thanks.
We did this before, you know.
Yeah, I know. World map. Oh wow. The hive, low reward. Doesn't say, I mean, doesn't mean anything. Add notes. Awesome. Wait. Just. Portals. Does it? Yeah, cool. Alright.
It works.
Yeah, it works. So, two options. We can kill these Dusties and walk out the front entrance. Or
they can walk out of it anyway, I think, but what's the most interesting way to leave?
we have two ways. We have a portal and we have the main exit.
Let's go through a portal, man.
Yeah.
That's the experience, right?
Yes. No, I was just considering the main exit because they make it clear that you can't just walk out of here. You need help, right? That's why he tells you about the portals, and that's why she tells you about the portals.
Yeah.
So in that sense, taking the main entrance might also be interesting.
I think it's because of the fact that we have this high charisma that we have not been confronted that hard with those Dusties.
No. But maybe trying to leave will be different.
Yeah, of course it will be different.
We can try it.
We can try both. No, let's do just one. So choose which one.
Yeah, we're taking the portal. Ooh.
Okay.
You see, we would have missed this tomb if we... This sarcophagus appears to have been here for centuries. There's no lid, the exterior. seems to be made of solid stone. Brazier.
Oh no, the game didn't disappear. It was just there's something on the ground as well.
Yep, saw it. What is it? Copper commons and a pens node. Cool.
Pens node.
Pens node. This note has been written with remarkable penmanship upon the finest parchment. Vaxers, if you are reading this, then you have undoubtedly failed in your task, and have been forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you that your little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you'll need to lay low for a while. The dustmen may be deluded, but they are not fools, and they will certainly seek retribution for an intrusion. I've left you some coins. Use them to secure a hiding place in the hive, preferably in Wreckpicker Square. The dustmen will be unwilling to look for you there. Once you've secured a new hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Farrod is, getting those bodies he's delivering to the mortuary. Find out where Farrod is getting those bodies. Yeah. It's apparently causing the dustmen a great deal of upset, and I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Reports are that the stone-faced dustman at the Gathering Dust Bar, Initiate Emmerich, I think the full name is, has been sending out finders to try and mark Farrod's movements. See if you can find out how far along he is and hinder his efforts until we know more about Farrod's activities. I don't want Emmerich finding out something before we do. Okay, so we can, I mean, since we lack any sort of identity for ourselves at the moment, we can just take the path that is given to us by the spy that was in the mortuary.
Truly true.
Truly? Good idea.
Yeah. Good idea.
Alright.
Good idea, sir.
Well done, chap. Okay. Achievement unlocked.
And we're outside.
Yes, wait.
So, when will we stop playing? It's just a question.
Who's asking? You are.
I think I am. Yeah.
I mean, last time it was 11:30. I think. I could have.
I can go on a bit longer.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I can go on. But I have to get some water first.
Do that. I switched to the 2-person. I thought it was a nice break moment to get a short break.
Be right back.
So how is everyone doing in chat? Users in chat. Oh, we actually have another viewer, Commander Root, Raldens, Ricky Lau. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. War. It's actually awesome. Thanks, guys. I really like doing this show because Planescape Torment was a game that I always wanted to play because Jasper and Roger and some other folks really loved the game, and I never played it. And I think, like in the PlayStation fast games and action, it was a bit too slow for me when I first started it. So I once started it, got to the 3rd level of the mortuary and then stopped playing. So I really like this. Hero Quest is awesome too. Yeah, man. So it's right there. It's confusing because the camera is flipped, so I see it over there, and then it's actually the other side. Yeah, so Hero Quest, it's my gateway drug to playing Dungeons and Dragons. My brother got Hero Quest when I was super young, and we used to play it a lot. And then I got my own copy. I also have some of the expansions, but they're all in Dutch. I wouldn't consider it a white whale, but owning the originals in English with the expansions is still something that I would chase down if I ever see it. And still, the miniatures and the board, I really love the whole. It's a great board game. Like everything you need to have an epic adventure is just in the box, and that's what's so great about Hero Quest. And I think that all the games that try to do it afterwards, even Hero Quest Advanced or games like Descent, and like I own Star Wars Imperial Assault, which is also basically like that. It's all modular terrain, and there's some miniatures. It just never feels the same as a Hero Quest. It's just one board, it has doors, it has miniature furniture, it has orcs and chaos warriors and gargoyles, and it's amazing. So yes, somebody commented on my Hero Quest thing.
Yeah, I saw.
So this is a small thing that I do when I sit here. I try to put some things behind me just to see if I get a reaction from people watching, and it's rare and expensive nowadays. So the Dutch version you can often pick up at the Dutch marketplace for about €100, which is like $110. I actually don't know where you're from, Animal Sentinel, but so the Dutch marketplace, you can often find it for around €100, but it will be in various states, and people will start outbidding each other fast. So yeah, I own two of the main games. So yeah, are we ready to go back into it?
Yes, please.
Yes. You got your perfect warlock. Copyright infringement. Ban hammers. Actually, the new episode is dropping today, I guess. I'll be watching that tomorrow, because I think I could consider I consider myself being a critter, I guess. That's true.
Me as well.
Yeah, so we can, I wanted, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to save game, episode 2, save. Yes. Okay, so
where are we now? That's the thing. So we saw. Oh well, let's not go to a two-person view again. But we just saw this sloping city,
yes.
Which is Sigil.
Yeah.
You haven't heard the name yet.
No, I haven't.
That's Sigil,
I know the name.
The donut on the Endless Spire and the City of Doors. So let's explore.
Let's. I see 2 hive thugs. So we got
they're probably very friendly.
Well, we are super charismatic, so I have no doubt that we can talk our way out of any situation.
Sure.
They are placed right in front of us, as if the game tells us to go and talk to them.
Sure, Michelle, sure. Yeah.
Also, there's a half-naked woman walking straight for us, so let's talk to that person then. You see a woman dressed in faded, patched-up clothes. She glances at you as you approach, but turns away quickly as if unwilling to make eye contact with you. Greetings. The woman glances at you again, gives you a nice cold look, then turns away. Miss? She turns again, and this time you see a dagger in her hand. Leave me be, dog, or I'll be jabbing this where they'll never find it. Oh, leave her be. She clearly doesn't want to talk to us.
Take the coward way out. No, it's the right way, I think.
Don't tempt me again. Let's just talk to the thugs. They don't care that we look like undeads. This thug wears a dark scowl like some grotesque mask. He narrows his eyes as you approach him. Greetings! Shut your piping hole, you ugly bastard. No one said you could talk to me. Now sod off before ties off your face and bleed you. Try it and you'll get a few no holes of your own. Yeah, I still feel like we're smarter and we're not a barbarian. So I would leave. But I do think we could take him. But we're going to leave so we can talk to his friend. This seedy looking thug reeks of trouble. Greetings! The man looks you over, spits at your feet. What? Looking for a fight, are you? No, I just had some questions. Too bad, son, cause you got to fight. The man draws a long-bladed knife. Fight. Come on, Morty. Help me out, man.
And now we are missing a lot.
Yeah, take this one. Take this one.
Damn.
Take this one. Come on. Come on. So we're... Ah, okay. There we go. There we go. So... You still...
That one doesn't bother.
You know, it's funny. He threatened us, but never joined the fight when we started attacking his partner.
Oh, okay, but we got our 65 experience points. Oh no.
Yeah, no, I attack him.
Damn it.
Bronze bracelet. Okay, cool.
So all the coinage is in copper. We will not be finding any gold. That's the currency.
Coppers are the currency.
Yep. That isn't lore, by the way. That's torment.
Okay.
Pay with gold pieces as easily as you can pay with anything else.
Come here.
Okay.
Okay, let's take it easy. So, I was trying to go after the guys that... Yeah, okay, they're gone. And it's nighttime. That's also awesome.
Yeah.
It's growing.
There's some nice music as well. Oh, okay, Ignis is running Oh, talk to her,
Come on, man.
Pause the game.
Ow. No.
There she is. No, there she isn't.
No. Ah, she'll be back.
Yeah, that's another way of doing it.
She'll be back. Okay. You wanted to talk to us. You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and the horn shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off. Greetings. The girl ignores you. And move someone in for up, Can you tell me where I am? You're lost, but you're to find trouble. Make yourself lost somewhere else, Bobber. Okay. Achoo.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigla's time.
Oh, that was so cool.
The music is quite loud. I'm going to turn down the music a bit. Okay.
It's strange because it's so turned down.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Oh, just got him selected.
Right.
Yeah.
A woman dressed in tight leather bodice and leggings out of a cheap perfume surrounds her like a cloud, and her face covered in a mask crude makeup. She smiles as she sees you. Why don't you stay and chat with me a bit, love? Greetings. The woman looks coyly at you now. You look to be a blonde who's lost something. Maybe I can help you find it, Cutter. She smiles slightly. Oh. What good fortune. We probably lost what we're looking for back at your kip, miss. Actually, I'm missing a journal. She seems confused. What are you about? Forget the journal. Will you help me find what I'm really missing? Her tone becomes businesslike. I love. Now there's a matter of a finder's fee. Forget it then. She frowns, then rubs two fingers together. Unless you've got some jink to pay for my time. I can pay you how much? For a handsome basher like yourself, she gives a wide smile, revealing a row of dirty teeth. 3 coppers will be enough to loosen my tongue. She licks her lips, then frowns. Other questions of a deeper chant cost you more. Sounds fair. Here's 3 commons. Aye then. She slips the jink into her palm, right properly finished. Now, there were some things I wanted to know. What can you tell me? Can you tell me about the city? Your eyes on this city? What about it? What is it? What's Sigil, you mean? She shrugs, looking around. It's the city beneath your feet and rising to either side of you. She smiles. Makes visitors' stomachs gallop, it does. Where exactly is Sigil? 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 Sigil?
Sigil. Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it, or that's the official?
No, I think that's the official thing, because you should never say sigil to sigil.
Okay.
And when I a lot earlier there was this group of people on the internet who made a weekly newspaper where you had all these articles, and I think one of them was about how you pronounced the word.
Cool. Sigil. I like Sigil as a name, actually. But it is so not American. Or so not...
English. Yeah.
The way you write it and pronounce it. But what do I know? I'm not a linguist or anything. Center of the plains, the hare told. She snorts. If you believe they're wash. Why is it wash? She smirks. Well now, love, according to the greybeards and schoolers and governors and all of the rest of them rattling their brain boxes, they say the plains go on forever. She taps her head. Who's to say where the center is? I had some other questions. Can you tell me about Sigil? Her eyes narrowed. The city, what? Okay, yeah. Just the same thing, but... Can you tell me what's of interest around here? She puts her hands on her hips and pouts. Depends on your interest. Cutter. I'm looking for work. She laughs. You're asking me what you're thinking of becoming one of the sisterhood, are you? She nearly buckles over in laughter. The screeching is similar to drunken harpies. Eventually, she gills off laughter's subside. The gills of laughter subside, and she takes a deep breath. You're a rich man, you are? What else is there around your interest? I'm looking for a good time. When I made you offer love and it's not an unfair price, don't know nowhere else you might be enjoying the
You're starting to mumble a lot.
Oh, yes. That's because I'm just reading through it and forget to read out loud for an audience.
Can I read for a time?
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. But well, the questions, you will be picking the questions. I can't react to that, so. So you'll do the red things and I'll do the other things, right?
Yeah. Fine. I had some other questions.
Ask your questions, love.
I'm looking for a man named Farad.
Farad? Now that's one. Oh, greater darks, love. If you be wanting to know about that blood, that'll be thrice the coppers of a normal asking.
Fair enough. Here's 9 commons.
He gives your coins a once over, then shrugs and pockets them. What you be wanting to know about the old Farad?
At that price, anything you can tell me about him.
He shrugs. Chant is he's a collector boss. Has a whole bunch of bloods in the shadow.
Where can I find him?
Now, no one knows for that sure. But if I were to suggest a place, love, I'd say Ragpicker Square.
Okay, that's already the second time we heard Ragpicker Square, so we really want to know where that is.
Aye, a big old heap of rags and trash 3 blocks due west of the mortuary. All the collectors take their kip there. Chances are Ferret's got his kip there too.
What's a collector?
You know, them sorts that pick up the deads for Jink. A sorry lot.
They get the bodies, why?
Because they don't got the looks to do what I do.
I see, I have some other questions.
Ask your questions, love.
I'm looking for a journal.
No idea where you'd find such a thing, love. You might look elsewhere, she smiled suggestively. I know some places you might start.
Never mind for a while.
Chief, can you sport me some Jink? It's been a long time, it has.
I'm not going to deny.
Give him some pleasure.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny anyone their pleasure. So.
The woman breaks in. It's twice the cost for the Mimir or any other degenerate.
Mimir?
Mimir's a talking encyclopedia. That's me, Chief. Oh, Mimir's a talking encyclopedia. That's me, Chief.
Well, don't sweat it, Morty. From the looks of her, I'm probably saving you from dying twice. No, that's just rude. She just
yeah, that's good.
She just helped us. Let's just get out of here. Farewell, miss. Angry hive dweller. What you angry about, man? I say, you see a man in old and tattered...
Sorry. You see a man in old and tattered clothes. As you approach him, he makes a detour to avoid you and keeps walking.
Hey, hold on for a moment.
The man ignores you and begins to walk faster.
Yeah, leave him in peace. Oh, one copper for directions. Sure.
This smiling middle-aged woman trots up to you and courtesies. Go, sir, and well made. For mercy, a single copper common and can offer me services as a thought. Somewhere I can point out for you.
What's a thought?
The woman looks at you skeptically, then shrugs. Thought's a guide of sorts, sir. I can't help you. Round this part of the hive, I can.
Alright, here's a copper piece.
Well, the woman palms the coin and courtesies. This part of the old hive has gates leading west and south. Locations you'll note include the mortuary, the Gathering Dust Bar, the Dustman's Memorial, and the mausoleum. I'd also recommend you stay away from a particular alley that leads southwest. It is full of dangerous thugs.
Well, we know where the mortuary is. Where's the Gathering Dust Bar?
It's in the southeast corner of this area, a dome-shaped building whose door faces southeast. The Gathering Dust is one of the safer, more quiet taverns in the hive.
There's the memorial.
Towards the middle of the northern half of this area, it is a walled courtyard of sorts, with an open archway in each wall. There's an unusual gaggle of dustmen mourning near the southeast entrance to the place. There's usually, well, you understand what I mean, right?
I do. Where's the mausoleum?
The mausoleum's in the northwest corner of this area. A big old square tower looking building it is.
Where does the west gate lead?
More of the hive, sir. That's a flop house. That's a flop house there. If you're tired and looking to rest.
Where does the south gate leave?
That's more of the hive, sir. There's the tattoo parlor that way, and the smaller and corpse bar. Mess of toughs there too. There's a whole building full of them.
So, that's all I wanted to know. We didn't get any directions to that red bar.
Yeah, let's take a look. See, we're still in the same corner of the city. Conversations are so long.
I thought so. We're not going.
Oh, there we go.
Doubles. You see a tall creature.
You see a tall creature.
Yeah, go
with a
ahead.
shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast and a pair of goat horns protrudes from his forehead. It is dressed in the long flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground.
Greetings.
The creature turns to face you and a series of symbols appears around his head. The symbols have a slight glow about them and they just hover there. Oh, for the power's sake, Piking Dabus, says Morty.
What's wrong?
These Dabus, they speak in rebuses. Then these annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate with him. If we want to, an annoying bunch. My bet, they can speak, they just would rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying.
What's a Dabus?
Chantis, they're the janitors for the Lady of Pain. They float around breaking, fixing and patching up Sigil according to her whims. They are worse than corpse flies, Mortis sighs. You can't swat them though, or the lady will get upset.
Lady of Pain, who's that?
She runs this city. You'll know if you see her. She's got these blades around her face. She's about the size of a giant and she floats off the ground, just like these guys. Morton nods at the Dabus, who is looking at you both. Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice, run.
I see. Thank you, Morty.
The Dabus waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head. Then they vanish and a question mark appears.
So, we have a flying dictionary with us.
Lady of Pain is fascinating.
Try and strike up a conversation, see if you can translate what Dabus is saying. Yes, I want to try.
I want to answer something before we go on. The Lady of Pain is very fascinating, and the thing is, I think that I don't know which came first, but there's this novel called Pages of Pain, which is about the Lady of Pain, and has a similar kind of hero at the center of the adventure. Although the adventure is totally different from this adventure, but it's a hero who's an amnesiac as well, and finds himself trapped in a maze, which we'll get to later on. And what they do really well in this book is explain the side of the Lady of Pain, as well as the side of the hero, why he has lost his memory, and the Lady of Pain is, the Lady of Pain, to tell you a bit, Michelle, is she's the guardian of Sigil, but since Sigil is the city of doors, the hub for all portals, the thing where the most portals can be found in one place, and really kind of the center of the multiverse, every god or Power, as they are called in the Planescape, wants to own Sigil, but she doesn't let any god or power in. And so they're all the time they're trying to seduce her into letting them in. And this book, Pages of Pain, tells about this hero who you come to know as Theseus, the Greek hero, who got a gift from the Olympian gods and tried to seduce her into opening the gates for them. It's a beautiful novel, which I now spoiled, I guess. But it shows this more personified aspect of the Lady of Pain, because in all of the books of Planescape, she doesn't really. Well, she gets mentioned, and they tell you what she does, but she doesn't tell you why or how she feels about it, or where she stays when she's not on the street, for example. So she is very mysterious. And
But what was the title of the book? Do you know?
Pages of Pain.
Okay. Written by?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I must have it somewhere here in my house, but yeah, I have no idea. It's really good.
Isn't she the ultimate power as long as she stays in Sigil? And it's a mystery why she's there or runs it the way she does.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
do you want to answer those questions? Can you answer them?
Well, we don't know. It might be because about every faction has an idea of what the Lady of Pain is. It might be that, but from a dungeon master perspective, she's the thing. She's the Deus Ex Machina that keeps it all in control. When a power becomes too powerful and then start to shift because of his presence, and Sigil might become captured by that power, and then she makes that power disappear, or she makes other powers stronger, or she does something, but never herself. Almost never herself, unless you do some very stupid things, and then she will mace you. Which we might get to. But yeah. So she's interesting. She isn't a power, but she might be a power. We don't know.
Okay.
That's as far as I have the lore about the Lady of Pain. Yeah.
Okay. You asked the Dabus.
You asked the Dabus several questions, trying to get a feel for the rebuses that appear above the head. It is extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. After a few minutes, you start to get the hang of it. It feels like you have done this before.
Maybe you can help me.
Dabus waits.
Well, going by the conversation we just had and the things you told us,
Yeah.
can you tell me about the Lady of Pain?
A round symbol appears above the Dabus' head. This one shows a metallic female mask with blades coming out of the sides. Just looking at the ghostly image makes you uncomfortable.
I had another question for you. Who are you?
The Dabus inclines his head slightly and a stream of symbols appears above his head. I am a Dabus.
What are you doing?
A batch of symbols appear above the Dabus' head. I attend to my duties.
Very descriptive, thank you.
The Dabus bows slightly. Symbols swirl around its head, then it turns away.
Okay.
Oh. Gotten some knowledge.
And yours.
I think let's get to a point where we are feeling full about this night's session because I have to work tomorrow. So
Yeah, well, I would love to get to that inn. But I also love to talk to everyone I meet. Well, we can skip general groups that we already talked to. Charlotte Toes. Okay. Let's just quickly explore this map. What's this? So this is a round building. They told us what it is. It is the Gathering Dust Bar. Okay. So there was an alleyway we should stay away from.
press pause now? Or not? No, that isn't her. Pause is the spacebar.
Ah, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I already thought when I pressed the P for the second time. So this is a named character. So. Let's see.
You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him, and unlike the other residents you've seen, he looks to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up hopefully and calls out in a high voice, "Craddock, good sir."
What?
His hopeful expression dies as he studies your face. "1,000 apologies, good sir. I have given offense." He gives a slight bow. "I'm called Bean Descender, third child of Die Bean Descender. I'm one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Sanders."
No apologies necessary, Bean. What do you want?
1,000 apologies for troubling you with such a trivial matter, but I seek Craddock, an overseer in the hive. Bean looks like he's in pain. "But alas, he eludes me." He looks at you hopefully again. "Could it be you have you heard of such a man?"
I'm sorry, I haven't.
Bean gives a deep sigh. "I am bound to deliver a message to him, and as yet, fortune has chosen not to favor me."
I might be able, yeah, interesting. I might be able to find him for you, deliver your message, so we get the message probably, which could be interesting. I could help you if I come across the man. I could pass along your message. Is the normal?
Yeah, you choose.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's where I am at as well. So.
Yeah, let's be kind. Beanface. Oh.
Beanface lights up like a lantern. "Oh, fortunate day for Bean and the House of Sanders. Any assistance you could provide would be most welcome. If you can find this Craddock and pass along the message, I shall see to it you are paid for your troubles."
Alright. What's the message?
Bean recites the message almost like a mantra. "The shipment must be incursed by the third day, or there will be a penalty." Bean frowns. "I am told that Craddock will know of the shipment to which the message pertains."
If I see Craddock, I will pass along the message. Is there anything you can tell me about him before I go that might help me find him?
"He is said to be a giant of a man, stern of features, that he is an overseer in one of the hive marketplaces. Alas, I know little else than that, good sir."
I see. That's enough to go on for now.
Bean bows. "Thank you, sir. Should fortune favor you and you are able to bear the message to Craddock, be so kind as to return and tell me of it. I will see to it your efforts are rewarded."
Very well, farewell.
Updated my journal.
Oh, there's still one of the thugs that we were. He's still trying to get away from us. There's a lot of hive thugs. Who are you? Friend, hive dweller, hive thug, dustman. What's this? Is this the mortuary? Oh, it doesn't tell us. True death awaits. True death awaits. Oh, there.
Is that her again?
Elderly. it's one of the... It's a Davos. Yeah, we'll finish off this guy. Fuck you. Oh, sorry.
There was no sound. Dum-da-dum-da-dum.
Dum-da-dum-da-dum. What's this? Okay, we don't...
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is the alleyway that they didn't want us to
Kill
go
them.
into. Whoa, okay.
Damn.
We're going to die here.
No matter, no matter. That's a good ending as well. They're really scared, right? They leave a trail of blood as well.
Hunt them down. You dare attack me? Gain experience. Okay. Maybe what we should do is this is an inn. We go to the inn.
And inside.
Get inside. Rest.
Talk to the barkeep. And that's where we leave this session.
Yeah. I'm just the mausoleum. Tasman Monument. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good place to end.
Chief, what are we doing in here? Let's say we just get this place done up, alright?
Okay, Morty clearly doesn't want to be here. I think I understand why. There's a little dustman here. It's the local dustman. Yeah, there's even
Bar.
zombie
Is a zombie
workers.
worker. So is the zombie worker the innkeeper?
Yeah, I guess. Film, of course, dressed in a heavy burlap shirt covered with food and wine stains. Her lips have been stitched closed and her arms and legs are wrapped in several layers of bandages. The bandages seem to have soaked in preservatives to keep the corpse fresh. As a result, the corpse's rotting odor has been replaced with an equally repulsive vinegar smell.
So, I suggest we end it here.
Yeah, me too. Did you see the way the cadavers are staring at me? Morty's teeth clatter as if in anticipation. She was looking for some lucky cutter to fill her coffin. Please don't start this again. Morty ignores you and becomes thoughtful. I don't really mind the attention actually. It's just that I like to be seen as something more than just a skull, you know. I have feelings that go beyond my base animal instincts. I want courtship. Not some fortnight fling around the mausoleum. Morty, you are a skull. Nobody can help you, but see you as a skull. Accept it. And I'm going to fling you somewhere. Yeah, well, I may just be a skull, but I've got a big heart. Actually, you don't have one of those. What? Were you dumped into my life to spit on my dreams and my aspirations? Fine, be that way then. I don't have a heart, but I do have a soul. Well, actually, I'm betting you... Forget it, let's go. Whatever, Morty, let's go.
Let's end it here,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
there's
we're going to...
a whole different area to explore.
Can we rest? Like, should we... This whole inn is a... You mean that this whole inn is a thing to explore? Without...
Yeah, yeah.
So there's
So
not
many
a...
people. Let's just...
There's... How do you rest in this game? Do you
Press the
need to...
rest button, which is the purple one. I don't know if you can rest here.
The purple button. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know.
Oh,
Oh no, that's just pause. Above it then? The wheels?
I know that I saw it somewhere.
Oh, then it's
Formations
probably
above.
one of... Oh, there's a scent thingy just be above the floppy disk.
Rest party.
Rest party.
You cannot rest in this area. If you can't rest in an inn, then where can you rest?
No idea. Let's see next time.
Okay. Yes. Parallel. Episode 2. Save.
So,
Quit game. Quit game. We go to this one. We go to this one. Wow. Jasper. We've walked all the way through the mortuary. We found our way out through a magical portal, which we had to open with a bony finger key, and we found ourselves in the city of Sigil, where we are looking for the Red's burglar. I didn't remember the name. The Red burglar or whatever.
Red Picker Square.
Red Picker, whatever. Because we were told that we might find Feroth there, but also the Penn's letter told us that the informant had to go there to be safe. So it sounds like a great place to go, if only we could find it. Maybe next. Maybe next time.
I think we'll be spending the next session exploring just this one area. Or maybe not, I don't know. Depends on how long.
No, all the Dustmen probably say the same thing. There were only like 3 special characters in the tavern.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So.
Okay. But it was great fun again.
Yes, it was.
Chad was having fun. Yeah.
We should do more of these than just bi-weekly.
Well, you do one with another person next to you.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
No, it was great fun again. I have so many things I want to tell you, but I'll paste them.
Do, if it's not spoilery, you can.
No, but it has to be at certain moments. I'm waiting for those moments. So yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe I'll tell you something.
Thanks,
about
Animal Sentinel. And thank you for everyone. Thank you for watching this stream. Any closing remarks, Jasper, before we leave?
Well, Animal Sentinel here says would definitely follow. Click that button. That's what we want.
Yeah, you can find us on YouTube for our first episode, which was 6 weeks ago, and I promise you that the 3rd episode will not take 6 weeks. So
I'll be on a schedule.
Yeah, so we have a schedule. We are streaming every Monday, but usually every other week we do a live Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and where we're not playing D&D, we're playing D&D in Torment. So we're doing this, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So Precipice of Dreams are that role-playing game. One week, and then the other week it's Planescape Torment.
Yes.
But we'll see
and
you
also
there
on
as
Tuesdays
well.
we have a talk show where we talk about our role-playing game campaign, The Precipice of Dreams, but also about Dungeons and Dragons stuff in general. Yeah, and you can find all that stuff on our YouTube channel, Voidcast Live. And
join our community at Discord.
Yeah, and if you go over to Instagram, we have a lot of artwork there that we made for this show, but also for other shows, and we will keep updating that. There will be some behind the scenes stuff. as well, and yeah, we have a lot more stuff. I could do this every day, honestly, and I know that Jasper
it
could
would
do
be
this.
my job. I would be very glad.
Yeah. Jasper wants to do this every day as well, but we can't because we have regular jobs as well.
And a family to maintain.
That more importantly, we have families to maintain. So, yes. Okay. With that said, join us next week, next Monday, for another episode of The Precipice of Dreams, where we will find out what will happen to Thomas, because he snuck off into some
spoilers.
Some building, and maybe we'll find out what happened to Altleaf. We don't know. She disappeared in the previous episode, and or even the one before that. And will she come back or not? Watch our YouTube channel to be up to date with the story of Precipice of Dreams, and watch next week. And come back in 2 weeks on a Monday for Parallel Projections episode 3. Thank you, Jasper. Again,
Thank you, Michel.
It was amazing to have you here, journey alongside me. I'm really enjoying this game, and see everyone later. So I haven't made any specific end credits yet. So I thought I'd just use the end credits for the Planescape Tournament game. So all the creators who made the game, we give them credit here. You can read all the beautiful people. You can read all the beautiful people that worked on this game, and you can actually hear some awesome music that was composed for this game. So with that, thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and watch our other episodes on YouTube, and watch us in the future on Twitch and YouTube. And with that, goodbye.
Bye.